Welcome back to Star Wars D&D, Session 59. Still on Kamino, the team dives into the bloody depths to search for the engine blueprints among the corpses. Meanwhile, Midas has finished his journey to become a knight and makes his way back towards the team. The question now is, did he succeed or did he fail? Alright, what's up? I almost got those perfect. Put my eye over slightly. Ajisai hopefully will be joining us here in a wee bit. His internet went down for maintenance, so we don't know if he's actually going to be here this session. Regardless, we will go on. Midas is back. Happy to have you back.
Hey.
Everything is tracking appropriately. There we are. So, we're going to get right into it. One thing to note, if the intro seemed slightly different volume-wise or tempo, that is because I accidentally deleted all my Premiere files, and I had to remake the setup for it. So hopefully it's good. Anyway, continuing where we were, you all jumped into the water, began to make your way down, looking for the corpse that was holding the blueprints. You had Yale stay up top. You also had Maverick stay up top, I believe.
It was just pretty much us, yeah. Just us three.
All right. You start to make your way down.
Into the period water.
Into the period water.
Oh, is that what this is?
I mean, it's bloody water. So, in a sense, you could say it's like that.
How has the water been bloody for that long? Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Listen, the science might not be 100% accurate, but I think the justification I have actually makes sense.
So what it is there's a Sith down there that's shooting out bread. it's full of all the other ghosts from these people, and now we gotta fight that one too.
Maybe. Anyway, you swim on down here. You can see as you're getting deeper and deeper, there's no sign of light above. I mean, most of the planet's stormy anyway, but the little bit of light bleeding through the clouds is just completely gone now. And as you get deeper and deeper down, you finally come across a collection of corpses. Imagine there is a ton more than this. I didn't want to have the map be completely filled and where you couldn't tell your own tokens from theirs. But just imagine that there are thousands of bodies piled up, floating in the water, either directly kind of above the pile or just massing this big gray blob on the bottom of it.
Nice.
Ajisai is going to swim around and start looking over here. What are you two doing?
We came down here looking for the source of... or not the source, but there was we came here for droid parts specifically.
You came here for engine parts.
Yeah, or
For,
not droid parts.
you came here for the engine.
Ship parts. Yeah.
What you found out is that the blueprints to the engine are still available, or at the very least they might be still available, but they're on the commanding officer essentially.
I'm going to swim this way. What am I doing? Glub 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 glub. Yeah.
Glub Shido.
GG. Let me see.
Oh yeah,
That's probably
there.
All right, I'm gonna use
Any slurpers in the chat?
Any slurpers in the chat? We got one.
Hey. I'm gonna use Farsing on myself. Let's see if I can actually succeed against me this time.
Oh, wait, what?
Does that succeed against you?
No, it doesn't.
Trying to look into your own future?
Yeah, I was trying to see me finding it. But I realized like the stronger I become, the harder it's gonna become. What's like the force power? I guess I could technically just use visions here. Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so you're just looking?
trying to see me finding it.
Oh, you're trying to look into your own future to see
Yes.
yourself finding it.
Yeah.
That raises a good question, because at that point you're changing your future. The future as you once existed would not be there. That kind of goes against. You try and look into your own future,
And it's clouded by bloody water.
and all you can see is yourself standing there looking for an answer that will not come.
All right. Fair enough.
In other time manipulation settings, I might allow that. In Star Wars, I'm saying no.
I had to try. The thought came to mind, and I was like, "What if?" All right. I guess I'll start searching too then.
All right, you can both roll perception checks.
We can use the force checks.
Zeno also roll a use the force check on top of that one.
I should have took force perception.
Yeah, I think you both have force perception, so.
No, I certainly do not.
Okay.
Unless I do.
You have force
I
persuasion. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let's get those mixed up.
All right. You're looking
Gosh.
through, Zeno, as you're using your force vision to try and decipher between these corpses. As you're looking through, you know that you have a harder time than anyone else finding what you're looking for here. Whereas the darkness isn't blinding you, you're dealing with a bunch of corpses. There is almost no force energy flowing in here other than just the natural algae of the ocean. And a lot of that seems to have dispersed just because of the bloody water. So you don't find anything as of right now. You also have not found anything, Pudama, as you're searching through the bodies that you start to swim by. Roll another, use the force check, Zeno. What's it, Pudama?
Quick question. Is this white area the bodies, or is this something else?
That is a mass of bodies that have just
Okay,
collected
okay.
on the bottom, beginning to decay,
Gotcha.
things like that. You can see that the water is still soaked with blood, but also just flesh that is peeled off and come out from the armor.
I see.
So, Zeno, whereas you aren't able to sense anything, you aren't able to sense the blueprints at all, you do detect two different presences. One being something that's not nearby, but it's getting closer, and you sense the dark side of the force within it. And the other, you sense a companion, an ally, approaching the planet.
Oh, both are approaching the planet.
No. One of
one's
them,
approaching
the
the
first one, the dark side, is already on the planet. It's far away from your current location, but you can tell it's approaching you fast.
Ooh, okay. Dang, it's not familiar enough, so I can't use farseeing. But I guess we'll see in a second here.
You can use far seeing on the ally, because you are familiar with who the ally is. This is Midas.
Okay. Oh, if I know it's Midas, then that's fine. I know he's on the way then. We'll bring that up later, the dark side. I'm just gonna I'm gonna use force stealth.
Okay.
Actually, I can't stealth myself. I forgot about the new power. So never
Well,
mind. I'm just gonna continue searching.
You can, it's just nowhere near as effective.
I'm just cut my losses, and I'll just monitor the presence and keep searching. And if it gets close enough to where I think there's some present danger, then I'll alert the others.
Okay.
I will say, actually, no, it's like we should move quickly. I don't know how safe it is down here.
You're doing this through telepathy?
Yeah, because I can't talk in the water.
Right. That's the reason why I was
Sorry, I should-
clarifying, because if it was through a radio system or something like that, that still wouldn't quite work as well for you. But Aji Sai also will not be hearing this.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
Does that mean that Ajisai can't see them either, technically? Because of the blood?
He would have a very hard time.
I see like a shadowy figure, I guess.
Yeah.
It's already-
There's
it's
still
already, like,
there's
not
still
very much
some of the
blood.
light bleeding through, but it's very hazy. It's very fuzzy. Everything he's seeing.
He said bleeding through because it's blood.
Yeah. All right, Putumayo, what are you doing?
I am going to walk up and try to perceive again, like over here. Well, actually, is there a man? So these are just like a mass of bodies that is piled up at the bottom here. Is there any particular way that they are piled up that I can make out?
Roll a tactics check.
All right.
This is debatably
Knowledge tactics.
Yeah, knowledge tactics. It's debatably not the right check for this, but
That's a way
it
of
can
tactics
work.
check.
It can make sense a little bit.
Okay, come on, big money. Oh wait, what? Why is this off?
Okay.
So you can tell that they have been piled here, thrown into the water, and kind of like pressed down deeper in a tactical manner. Like it was done with purpose, with a logic behind it. That's the reason for the tactics. But there's nothing that's like, as you're looking through, you're not seeing anything that's like a cave system that's formed within the bodies. There's not a specific pattern that they have been put in to represent anything. They just seem to have been put there in an efficient manner for crushing the bodies down and keeping them down.
Is there like layers? Do I see layers to like the bodies? Like, is it all troopers on one level? All
no, it's completely scattered.
Troopers. Okay, all right.
Seeing the episode name there, Midas, for that one?
Yeah.
Slight foreshadowing, possibly. Is it
Actually,
metaphorical?
no,
Is it literal?
I didn't see the name of the episode, so is that like just hitting the nail on the head?
Well, the name of the episode is The Bigger Fish. Whether or not that's metaphorical or literal.
That's hilarious. Wow, what a great guess. Metaphorically speaking.
GG.
All right,
Am I
Zeno.
able to see this rock or what is?
It's
this
not a rock.
exactly?
That is the mass of corpses.
Oh, the gray is the massive horses.
Yes. Like I said, I didn't want to just have a
I'm just
ton
gonna
of these
put it
tokens
as-
scattered about because it'd just make things more annoying to look at. So that's the representation of them. And these bodies that you're seeing are the ones that have kind of broken apart, they're floating slightly above.
Okay.
The commander who we're looking for, it was they weren't like humanoids. They were the same race as. Yeah.
You don't know whether what they specifically would have been. With the terminology that they use, that would imply clone, but it could be.
Okay.
They might be a Kaminoan.
Do I see any like kind of armor that kind of represents higher ranked officials or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every one of these that doesn't have a mask on,
okay.
that is a higher rank.
I'm just gonna search this man's pockets right here.
All right. You go through. You find nothing.
And I end my turn.
Zeno, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just gonna talk to because I can't really talk to Hajisai. Yeah, so I guess telepathy instead of a group. I'm just gonna target Putumayo.
Just like use Force Lightning on him. Just one zap for yes, two zaps for no.
GG. Shot there. Have you found anything? Any hints?
I'm just not gonna say a word. No, I'm playing.
Ooh, snap. So I forgot.
Just ignore him. Yeah.
It wasn't me.
I'm gonna say the ones without masks on. I think those are the ones we want to see, but there's so many bodies here. It'll take us forever to go through them.
I don't have that kind of time, so we'll try and go that method. If that proves ineffective, then we'll think of something more direct.
Maybe we can, I don't know, get a net or something and just kind of drag all the bodies. Or maybe we could use the force.
If we got something like that, that could work, and we can sift through bodies later. probably should have asked
You-
what these plans look like, actually. That's good.
So you sense, as you're talking about, looking through later, you begin to realize later probably isn't going to have that opportunity, at least not without something else happening right now. As you can sense, both the ally has just entered the orbit of the planet, Midas has entered the orbit, but you sense that dark presence is almost on you.
All right. Just to put my we'll figure out how to say in a second. I think we should go up for a little bit just to kind of assess the situation, kind of rethink.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, we got some company approaching, not the good kind.
What if we hide in a pile of bodies here?
I don't know. It seems to be force sensitive, so I don't know if that'll work too well.
I got force stuff now playing.
Roll a perception check.
Where would we go exactly?
Back to the surface.
You mean okay?
I mean, I guess we could hide the bodies, but let me roll this check here real quick. My force perception.
All right, let's get Adisa and get out of here.
That's
I'm just gonna tap his shoulder and signal up.
So before that happens, I'm on the wrong layer.
Told you.
Where'd you come from? That's the wrong button. That's where you came from. As you're getting ready to swim over to Aji's side, you realize as you're looking past him, there's a presence that is suddenly visible in the force. It makes its way rapidly behind Ajisai, and you can make out the shape of something much, much bigger.
There's always a bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish. Hit the nail on the head there, Midas. And this thing zooms by in a lightning speed, going through. And you can see Ajisai, unaware of it, it has consumed him in its jaw.
All right, goodbye.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Yes, this is goodbye. All right, let's go.
See you, Adisa. He's got
That's why.
You can see it's
like that.
swimming past, but you can tell it is beginning to circle around.
It's coming back.
Oh, it's just like a Pinocchio kind of thing. We about to hop inside the belly.
Yeah, that's Monstro.
Oh gosh.
Well, are we gonna get him, or are you think he'll? Well, I don't think he can be. He won't get digested
Zeno says,
because of the armor.
he's fine. And all of a sudden his nose goes,
I don't think Adisai's gonna be in the sequel.
oh, no.
Hey, we can. Never mind. Actually, let me say this.
That's a big fish.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright,
Running seems kind of futile here.
Yeah, fighting's our only option if we're gonna survive. And if we're gonna save Adisai, maybe inside's the best.
Can I use force sight on this thing?
Yeah. While that's happening, Midas, you land on the platform above. You can see everything that was described last time. Clone corpses, destroyed facility. You watched it, right? Last episode?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't
Is
need
my
to
health
explain it.
full?
Yes.
I was gonna say we're, since something's about to happen here, apparently.
You are familiar with the Sorry, I wasn't sure if the plane was coming across through my microphone. You are familiar with Zeno's location. You can sense where he is.
Master Windu, if you'd like to, or Grandmaster Windu, if you'd like to stay, I'll take it from here.
Very well. I'll look through to see exactly what happened here.
Oh, I'll walk by. Are they on the ship, or are they just like
They're in
hanging
the
out
ship.
by? That's too bad. That'd been cool to talk to them.
The clones.
Ah.
Yale and Maverick are there, just sitting. Maverick just looking down, observing the water. Yale turns to you as you approach. Hello, Midas.
Hello, Yale. Maverick.
Hey. Good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
You looking to follow them?
Yeah, I guess I'm about to head down.
All right.
Kind of metagame, but like, well, I guess, you know, I'm it's not really a metagame. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'd like to use the Force and see if I can sense anything ominous around me. Especially since I see red or like blood over there in the water. What are we leaning right now?
Currently pure neutral.
All right, cool. So there's that, but I also have the dark side
Yeah, dark side
sense
sense.
and stuff.
You do sense the giant fish.
So that is the metagame. That's what he was sensing. What Zeno was sensing the
Yes.
darkness approaching.
Yes, or something within it. But you can
Okay.
sense that thing. You can sense the life force of that fish. You can sense the evil coming from it. The dark side of the force, not evil. Zeno, you have clear vision of that thing as it's going around. Put him on if you use force sight as you have, then you can also see pretty clearly.
Maverick,
Yeah.
we may need a swift pickup here. I'm
Gotcha.
sensing something.
Just give me the heads up. I'll have it ready.
Will do.
Good luck, Midas. Unless you need my
Everything-
help down there.
Everything okay?
Of course.
I don't
Oh,
think you can hum
Zeno was
underwater.
acting. Well, it's through the force.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess you have a point there.
You should know Zeno was acting a bit strange earlier.
Oh,
Yes. He pushed some of his friends into the water and then they pushed him back.
sounds playful.
I don't think it was.
Well, we'll have to address that later. You are welcome to come, Yell, if you'd like, but I can't promise it won't be dangerous.
Kind of looks down in the water. I'll go join Maverick.
All right, then. Before I go, I'm going to go look through all these corpses. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, you hopping on down?
Yeah, I'm going to do like a cool little dive.
Yeah, the Jar Jar dive. I got you. Yeah, I can't remember what he said exactly. Jumping up, doing the multiple flips.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of went more like Pee Wee Herman. Sorry.
We're gonna have you on the side right there. You're not actually here quite yet.
All right.
All right, this thing circles around, and you can see it goes diving back on through to make an attack at you all. Let's roll for turn order. That's not right. That button.
Do you want me to roll as well, or wait?
Yes.
It's been so long.
I can't even click my character. Oh, there I am. Sorry, I lost myself for a second because the size was enhanced, or I think he just got closer.
Look,
Yeah, I got
we
closer.
all know you. We all know you've lost yourself, Zeno. Clearly, from pushing the food.
It wasn't me.
Oh my God! Oh, it's a good thing. Far away makes sense. Damn.
All right, fish goes first.
Hey, you know what? Wait, is it once a day or is it just whenever I roll a one? It's just when I roll a one in general.
Or are you trying to do the cube? The
Yep.
gaming cube?
Yeah.
All right. Reroll, or roll a 1d20. On a 20, it's not a critical failure.
Oh, whoops! I'm rolling the wrong thing. Ugh. Oh my god! It's just meant to be.
Yep. All right, so this thing swims by. Before you two can react, it's going to make another attack. Whoops, I forgot to put that in there. So this is going at Zeno. 16. This is against your flat-footed defense for calculating reflex while you're in the water.
27.
All right, that is a hard miss.
I got lucky, I guess. That is a 6, so.
Even then, if your
Nice.
flat-footed is a 27, it's going to need a nat 20 to hit you with that.
I don't know if the calculations are right or not. It's,
I don't think
guess
that is right on
it
this
is.
thing, actually. No, its base attack bonus isn't actually in there. We're going to keep that roll. We're not going to screw you over with that.
Let me see. It just has flat-footed, or it just takes off the level bonus, I guess. Or no, it doesn't even take off the level bonus. I don't know what it's doing here exactly. Yeah, I can probably calculate.
It should be doing it without the level bonus,
It's just out of 27.
I think. I don't remember at the time. Whatever. We're just going to trust it as though it's right, but I realized the fish's attack was wrong. So that has been corrected. Regardless, as it swims by, you can tell it just rapidly goes through the water, heating you up just as it goes by. You can tell that there's some force energy coming off of it.
Like strings.
So it swims on by, getting right about there, but you can see strings coming off of it, latching onto the corpses.
Would I have been able to see that with the force?
With force
my
visions,
force
yes.
sight?
Yes, you have also, with foresight, yes, you have also seen this.
Okay. I wasn't sure if my foresight was successful or not earlier.
Yes.
Well, until you said later. But okay. 4 strings. Let's go.
So you can see 3 corpses all of a sudden animate,
What?
grabbing weapons in the water and moving like puppets. They cannot go this turn. But on the next turn, they can act. Zeno, you're up.
We should start moving towards the surface. I don't know if it's gonna be safe to fight here if this is gonna happen.
Now hold on. Just hold on. Go ahead. Yeah. I mean,
Just hold on.
yeah. Go ahead and abandon Ozzy's side.
No, we're just baiting him to the surface. Away from these bodies. We'll stay by your side. We gotta get in there somehow. So I'm gonna move 30 feet away. So I'm gonna do half my turn, moving away from these corpses. Pretty much straight up. I'll just, I don't know how to I like put that on here. I'm just gonna put.
So you're just swimming straight up? Okay. All right, put a mile.
Slow Z distance. Oh no, I'm still taking my turn. Sorry.
Okay.
So few
Sorry,
questions.
Zeno first. He's not done.
Oh, rip. Never mind.
Yeah, so I'm moving 30 feet up, and I guess when he goes to attack, I'm gonna try to preemptively, like as he opens his mouth, force thrust myself, like to move in a direction, so to basically jump into his mouth as he goes for a chomp.
To go into his mouth. Okay.
Yeah, if he goes for a bite, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Put a mile.
So first question here: what does flat-footed do exactly?
It takes away some part of your defense. I don't remember off the top of my head what part it takes away. Let's see.
Could be armor. I know armor bonuses and or not armor bonus, but reflect. Well, actually, I don't know in the
No,
system.
armor bonus
It's
should still
supposed
be
to
there. Class bonus should still be there.
It's next
Your
bonus, isn't
dex
it?
mod is gone.
Yeah. I think that's all it is because there's a different defense for Northern Armor.
Is
I
it
think
in
it's just a
the
dex bonus.
character sheet?
Yeah. Oh, you mean yeah? It's like it's a
Like, is
little
it a
right to the
checkbox?
right of it. Not a checkbox, but it's like
It's
over
right.
on
It's
the
just
left
part
of
of your reflex defense. You can see there's 2 listings there.
Mm-hmm.
One says flat-footed.
Yeah. Okay. I see it. I'm blind. Sorry. And does being underwater count as 0 gravity?
No.
Okay.
But what are you trying to apply?
I have feet that applies in 0 gravity situations.
What is that feat?
It's a space hound.
What does it do?
I'm looking it up.
I might still allow it to
try to-
apply in this is the reason.
I was trying to find the flat-footed thing first. It's one of the feats for the scoundrel. I am looking. Where's my dude looking shady? There he is.
While you're looking that up, Midas, you whispered me something. You can roll that check now.
It's just no penalty on attack rolls in low gravity.
Well, I mean, like,
Okay,
I didn't
I'll
know,
say that still
I didn't
applies
know
here.
if I was close enough to see it or do it. I didn't know if you had a range on it or not, or if it mattered. So,
I'm gonna say it can apply here.
all right.
And roll that check. All right.
So we got 3 bodies here. They're connected with some strings. We could sever the strings, but I don't know. That seems kind of a waste unless we can get it in one go. Of course, I'm sure you can just reapply some strings. So when I looked at him in Foresight, did I determine his alignment, or was he
Dark.
just
Dark
just
side of the Force.
Okay.
bad boy.
Surprisingly
Bad
dark
boy.
as far as a fish goes.
Yeah, you don't see too many dark side fish.
Yeah, I probably should have given him a dark border in hindsight. I didn't think about it.
What
No,
is
it's fine.
neutral?
That's just a DM error there, so my bad on that one.
Fish are friends, not food. I'm going to
See if they said.
I'm gonna try to
say the same.
like communicate with it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I can just like I'll try to like telepathy to it. I'm
Okay.
gonna ask, who is your master?
Roll to use the force check.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah, so that succeeds. You try to communicate with it, and whereas you can tell it's not replying with any human language or anything like that, you do get a vision in your head, and you recognize the Emperor.
Oh gosh.
He threw him down like the toilet bowl, and he came all the way all the way over here. He grew up this. Okay, I'm gonna like relay this to like Zeno. Like, this is the Emperor's goldfish.
This is what happens when you just keep feeding your goldfish, kids. You got to cut them off at some time. They'll just keep eating themselves so they get bigger and bigger.
I changes so much.
You hear Plagueis' voice in your head, Zeno, as he says that. The Leviathan.
The Leviathan. What is weakness? What is its weakness?
The same as all fish. Death.
Nope.
That's fair, but it's not what we learned in the academy.
It has been twisted with the Force. You may untwist it, or slay it, or abandon it. The choice is yours, Zeno.
He's
How
not
is it?
sitting on the ship.
How is it controlled? Oh
tell
my
you
goodness,
now.
how are we gonna do this?
It has been
It
It has been manipulated with the Force. It recognizes only one master. It carries out whatever duty it has been bid.
How is it animating these bodies?
That is a mystery even to me.
Just in case he's lying. Just in case. Dang it. Alright. I'll believe him. Alright. Plan still stands.
Alright, anything else you're doing, Putumayo?
Yeah. I'm going to move back 6 spaces. Oh, 30 feet. And I like to do the same, like prepare my action. Unless that use the force counted as an action.
No.
Normal action. Okay.
No, nothing malicious was done with it, so I'll say no.
And when he comes back, I'm going to try to angle myself to like go into his mouth. If he comes back to chomp at us again.
Alright. Midas, you use your entire turn to finally arrive on the map, so now on your next turn you'll be able to act.
Alright.
But on its turn, what you have done has succeeded. And you can see the creature does not swim at you, Zeno, and it does not swim at you, Putumayo. It charges towards the creature in the distance, which both of you can recognize as Midas arriving on scene. Goes to swim at you. Makes its attack. Now it's rolling accurately.
Oh gosh. That was supposed to no.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's attacking or it's eating me?
It is going to bite you as it goes by, not trying to eat you.
Okay.
Bleed you out. Put you in the stack of bodies.
Yeah, well, it's essentially like it's one of its teeth that are pointing out the wrong way, like slams into you.
So I can't do anything, right? Or can I?
Can you?
Yeah, I guess I can use the call.
Oh yeah, you could try and do that. Yeah.
The call.
And that hurt a little, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm gonna use a force. I'm gonna use a point. So we'll just do a success, I guess.
All right.
But just in case, I just want to roll and see what it would have been. I mean,
You might have succeeded.
Yeah.
All right. So you're taking the hit though.
Do what?
You're taking the hit though. That's not a real roll, or is that a real roll? Because you said you just wanted to roll.
I'm taking the force. I'm using the force point to make sure it misses.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. You can see it immediately changes its path, swimming past you, getting ready to circle around. It's going to use another attack. You can see another life animates. This one right next to you, Zeno. And the other 3 are now going to move as well. This one's going to swim over in this direction. This one's going to get closer to you, Zeno. It's still about 10 feet behind you. And this one's going to move up 10 feet, grab a weapon that is lingering here in the amongst the mass of corpses. It's going to point it up at you, Zeno, and take a shot.
Oh, it doesn't affect all the things it's controlling too.
What kind of
No, they are now considered independent of their action.
Ah, okay.
What kind of weapon?
Blaster rifle.
I'm negating injury. Actually, yeah, it's a hit.
But
So the negate
it
energy,
says-
go ahead and roll.
It
Wait, I
says
thought
it
blaster
says
rifles don't work
target.
underwater.
It says targets, Connor, not just target. So does that still do that or not?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We'll just let it go then.
You stop its attack from coming at you. That's not stopping any of their attacks.
No, I was talking about the other thing,
What other thing?
the noble duty.
Oh no, that still just doesn't
That's
apply
it.
to this.
Okay, it's because it said targets.
I know.
So more than one. Okay, cool. Didn't know.
No, it just doesn't apply to this.
All right.
Its targets is in like apostrophe S.
Oh, all right. I see.
If I made a typo there, that's my bad.
No, you're right.
All right, you absorb the damage. And as you can see, the blaster rifle is shot out. You can see it short circuits as well, Putumayo, and that shot is now unusable.
snap. That's kind of cool. Like, just walking slowly forward, picking up weapons on the side, and just like firing at you. So we need some cool. Actually, let me see the yeah.
It is now leaning dark side as well.
See what music we got going.
What's up, Orpheus? All you've missed is them fighting a giant fish that is reviving the dead, and Midas is back, and Ajisai's been eaten.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. All right, so that's its turn. It is now swimming. It is turned, so it's now getting to be right there as it's rapidly turning around. Xeno, what are you doing?
If it comes to attack me, I am gonna use 7 Force this time.
Okay.
Use it on it.
Anything else?
Nope.
Moving towards the surface again at all, or?
I guess that depends because they moved closer to me. Did they also move up, or
yes?
Are they just okay?
That one is now 10 feet below you. This one is still 20 feet below you. That one has only just revived, so it's 30 feet below you, and this one is swimming towards Putumayo, not any closer to you.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll move another 30 feet up.
All right. Putumayo, you're up.
Are the strings that are attached to it, are they all centered on one point? Or is it just like random spots on the body that it's like the strings are sticking out of?
Random spots.
Okay. If it like swims by me, I want to try to like grab on the string. And like just I want to pull on it to like I'll get a hold of it and I can like pull myself towards like swing on its body, but also whoever's connected to it, I want to pull them like with me.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I will move 30 feet. Kind of just like look behind me, see this man surrounded by zombies. Yeah, I end my turn since I prepared my action.
All right. Midas, you are up.
So I will, like Putumayo saying, I will ready an action. And whenever it comes back towards me to bite again, I'm going to use that thrust ability that I have for the for underwater combat you gave me to basically propel myself into its mouth before it can bite me.
Okay. It is its turn. It starts to swim around.
After I do that, I'm going to take my lightsaber out as I go in and kind of drag it across the roof of its mouth, I guess.
All right. And loops around and charges straight at you.
Oh, he's just straight up fighting you. GG.
So, go ahead and make your check.
I've never seen a fish that big move so fast.
Like the hit check, or?
Yep.
Okay.
This will determine the success of your entire action.
Oh.
That is a success. So you thrust forward, evading the actual attack itself, going into its mouth, dragging your lightsaber across it, doing some notable damage to it. Now you're inside, being dragged along with it. Xeno. Oh wait, its buddies need to roll. And it actually needs to use 4 strings again. That is 3 more.
Now this is this is getting a little wild here. It's time for Plan B. Hopefully I don't have to go to Plan C.
All right. This one's going to swim up behind you. It is still roughly 20 feet away. I'm going to make some increments here. Lightning 20, or lightning 2, that means 20 feet away. Okay. This guy is going to swim up to you. Lightning 1, 10 feet away. This one that's down there is going to swim around, grab a rifle, point up at you, take the shot.
Get energy again.
All right.
I got that blessed 20. Oh snap!
Exact same damage.
Yeah, it's a higher roll though. Marvel 20. Rip. Let's see.
That is a failure. Are you gonna reroll?
Yeah.
That is a failure.
You got me this time.
So you take the 27 hit damage, and you can see another one of the blast rifles short circuits and disappears. This one is going to continue its focus towards Putumayo. Just swimming at you frantically. You can see the the decaying, rotting skin in the water that's peeling off as it swims at you. Zeno, you're up.
Hold up. Need to confirm the range. Am I at 8.25?
We've lost another one.
Oh gosh.
Only 2 remain.
Horsepower. See. One target within 12 squares. All right, perfect. So I'm a sever force. Who's the? It was this guy that keeps shooting at me, right?
No. That was the first one to shoot at you. Then this one shot at you for the second one.
Okay. But he's 20 feet away. He's the closest here. This guy.
Yes, that was the closest.
I'm gonna sever force him.
All right, roll the check. You succeed, and as that happens, you can see the body just slowly carries itself through the water and returns to being a corpse.
We can disrupt their force. They'll go back to corpses, but there's too many at once. I say in telepathy. To my closest allies.
Okay.
All right, Putumayo.
Oh, I'm also gonna. Sorry. Glub. Again. So 90 feet now.
All right. You can tell you're pretty close to the surface.
I'll also telepathy. Keep moving towards the surface.
Glub. Yeah, you got it. Okay.
It's that show or movie where the guy freaks out. All of a sudden, a bunch of bubbles come out of his mouth as he starts to release it, and he grabs it and forces it back in.
I think that was Sonic.
I like the thought bubble, or like you stole.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Can I see the string on this guy? Where is it?
Yeah, you can see it's just like a soft thread dangling between its body and the creature.
Is it within reach of me because he's so close?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to grab it and
your hand goes right through it.
Oh, okay.
Until this is a force string.
I'm going to grab it with the force.
Roll force check.
But here's what I want to do. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna grab it with the force, and this guy's string. Is it well, I guess not, because it's right there. I'm guessing it's kind of direct here. He's right in front of me, so it's
yeah.
Somewhere.
The other
close.
one's not close enough for you to reach.
This guy's same. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to grab it with the force, and when I grab it, I'm gonna try pull it, pull myself on the string to go with the fish.
Gotcha.
And then I guess he'll just be dangling with me, I guess.
All right. You succeed. I'm going to say that this has given you a tangible grip on it.
Yeah. They call me the Outback, right? No.
Well, you are down under.
I am down under. I'll shout to Zeno. Zeno, grab the string. Telepathically.
And then I'll look up at string. And then on my turn.
And then I'm gonna shimmy, I guess, kind of. I'll go in the direction of the fish, but 30 feet along the string.
All right, pulling yourself forward.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. That'll be it for you. Midas, what are you doing?
I want to try to calm it for a minute and see if it will respond, and if it doesn't,
How are you
then
trying to calm it?
I'm gonna whack it with the lightsaber again. I'll use the force. Try to talk to it.
All
I
right.
guess.
Go ahead and roll.
Ugh.
You reach out with it in the force. This is only in the span of a turn, so it's 6 seconds. If you're gonna make the call to go to attack it or not in 6 seconds is up to you.
I'll talk to it first, and then I'll make attack. I might make an attack on my next turn, depending.
All right. So we'll get to its reaction here at the start of your next turn. But you can tell, at least as of the moment, it is still swimming through the water, doing what it does. No longer able to go after you, and with Putumayo trailing behind it, it's going to swim up at you, Zeno, to try and swim through and bite at you.
Am I just like being flung around with it?
Yes. I'll move you
Okay.
here in just a second.
No, just checking.
That's it.
You've essentially moved in that direction, ending up right there. All right, so that has struck you, Zeno. Ooh, you were getting low.
Yeah, it ain't gonna take much.
Gonna use 4 strings again here.
We're already injured prior to this.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'm just gonna copy you, paste you twice here. These are all the same one. All right, those 3 have now kicked up. This one's going to swim back to you again, remaining that 20 feet away. That was janky. This one's going to swim up to you. Doesn't have a grip on anything. This one is going to be confused a little bit, as little sentience as it has, as to what just happened with you, Putumayo, as to how you're like getting further away from it as though nothing's happened, but it collects itself, and it's going to get in range of you, capable of attacking. So essentially it swims up as you're swimming on by, and it opens up its decaying jaw and tries to sink it into your flesh.
Snap. He's gonna
Alright.
turn you.
It's gonna turn you.
Low hit. Oh, that's also not being calculated, right? That's why. The accurate should be a 22 on that.
That should be a miss still. Let me see. To reflex?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, figured. All right. That's all for that one. This one's going to swim up, catch up right there, not able to make an attack. Those other ones can react. Oh, wait, no, that was one of those ones. This one's going to start swimming up towards Xeno. No, that was also one of those ones. I'm getting confused in my head now. That one's going to start swimming up towards Xeno. I think that's the one that awakened previous. It's going to grab a rifle. It's going to aim at Putumayo.
No.
No, it should have been me, not him. 32 to you, reflex.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, you'll take 21 damage. It's energy, halved if that's relevant to you.
No, it's not. I took off the armor. But are these blaster rifles fizzling out and underwater? Or?
You can see it shoots that, it makes the shot, and then it kind of explodes within itself.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're each essentially taking one shot before it is useless.
Oh, okay.
This is just a different
one. I see.
Over here.
All right. I'll just take that 32 damage.
Xeno, you're up. It's a continent. The classic joke. It's never gonna get old.
Made that the other day.
GG.
I was there.
Gonna do as Putumayo recommended, and I'm gonna try and grab. I guess is there a?
They are all below you right now, so you can't easily grab any.
Okay. Okay. Can I use the force to move it towards me? Actually, okay, the one that died, or the one that force was severed, did that just break it off of him, or did it?
Yeah, the string just completely untethered and dissolved.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's pretty close. He's close enough, actually. I'm gonna actually use severed force on it. I forgot it was 12 squares, so 60 feet. Pretty good range. So
On the fish itself?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it on the fish itself. And
roll
20s on my side. Fails, I'm in a not so hot spot. Not bad, but I don't know what its defenses are.
Would this work with Midas being inside it? Hey, Midas, quick question. Does that beat your will defense?
Yes.
Sorry,
All right.
he's not like that. He's safe.
So, okay, let's go through the first thing that's guaranteed that you see here. You see that all of the strings untether. And they all return to corpses. Putumayo, the string that you were holding on to, it also just disappears within your hand, and you're just flying through the water, trailing behind it now.
Yeah, I had some questions about that too, because like I was right next to it when I like grabbed the string, but then I ended up all the way over here. Did the string like extend out from the body?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
Essentially making up the difference. I tried to keep it relatively the same of the difference between you and the body versus you and the tethered. And then keeping that same equidistant between you and Guy.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm 13 squares away, so I guess that didn't hit me.
Nah, you're inside. We're just, ruling it all as the same thing here. So, you can feel it begins to calm down, Midas, but you also feel yourself losing your grip on the force while you're inside.
Great, this thing must have some sort of force dampening abilities.
And so just kind of starts to slow down, and it's just like kind of sulking there in the water for a minute.
But I can't use the force, so do I sense that it's calm, or do I just get like an idea that it's calm?
You can use the force, but you can't use force points.
Oh, okay, so cool.
That's the technical ability of this, but considering rules and situations that's been used in the past, I've had to do a little bit more to NPCs.
Okay.
Gracious GM.
But it does seem to be calming down here. Putumayo, what are you doing?
Seeing how this happened, I guess I'm going to ascend towards the surface.
Okay.
Well, no, not. I am going to get closer. And as I get closer, I'm going to use Adept Master Negotiator on the fish.
All right.
And I'm like, communicating telepathically. And what am I saying here? I'm going to say, you need a new master. That's
All right. Go ahead and make the roll.
Walk into it. God, it's such a low roll.
Xeno, roll use the force check as well.
Okay. Use the force.
You can hear in your head the words that Putumayo has just telepathied to the fish. And you can feel Plagueis' influence grip you. He says, he's right. It does need a new master. And he goes to compel your hand to try to influence the fish in the exact same way. Are you going to resist this? Remember, you have been heavily influenced by the dark side already today. You are still enraged, as Uchiha has reminded me. Thank you.
Yep, I got the number on here.
It's not his turn.
This is special.
No.
Imagine in real life, like you about to do something like, "Oh, it's not your turn." And then, no, I'm not gonna resist. It feels right.
All right, roll another use the force check.
Just force. There you go.
You feel control over this fish. What are you commanding it to do?
Spit out. I decide Midas.
Or consume them.
I knew this was gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
Be done
That
with them
fish does
now.
look hungry.
It'd be so
time.
easy. Give in to your hatred, Zeno. Let him die before he kills you.
If we even, I may not be a Jedi, but I'm at least honorable. This is a coward's way of killing them.
Roll persuasion.
All right. That was my only game. I knew I was like, this is my only angle. If I can't see this, it's it. I got nothing else. It's a trash roll too.
Better than I can roll.
Fine. I'll play your game for now. But let it go on too long, and I will take away any remnant of control that you think you hold over me.
I just remain silent. I'm still
Disappears.
like pondering what he said earlier.
And then you can feel the pressure build up within the fish, Midas, as it spits you out.
I don't want it to happen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that is what has occurred.
Damn, I prepared like the last turn for use the force, and then I didn't even get to finish my thing. That's okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't intend.
Well,
for this.
your thing did finish. You trying to calm it down. That did finish.
I was trying to communicate with it.
Well, you've calmed it down. That was the initial part of your goal. That went through successfully. That was the reason I was waiting until the start of your next turn, was because if Zeno did something like this.
Okay.
But if you're trying to do something else now, you can.
Oh, okay. So he spit me out.
Yep.
Is I just out here too?
No.
It wasn't commanded. Or maybe it's still trying.
I will put my hand on the fish and use the force again and communicate with it telepathically.
All right, what are you trying to communicate?
Please spit my friend out.
You get a reply. Again, it's a fish. It doesn't use words, so it doesn't speak to you.
Mhm.
But you see a vision, and you just see blackness. Just an empty ocean.
And I'll
Oh,
continue to speak to it, and I'm gonna say, whatever's controlling you, you don't deserve to be controlled. You should be your own master. A god of this ocean.
There is absolutely no thought that replies. You can tell you've presented it with an idea that it just doesn't know how to respond to. Calm down the battle music since we're here also.
Oh, thank you. I forgot I was supposed to pull that up. I'm in the wrong tab now.
Will you allow me to re-enter so I can retrieve my friend?
Opens its mouth.
Y'all see me swim back in.
All right.
What does he want to die?
While you're in there, what's everyone else doing?
Well, seeing how Midas. Oh, go ahead.
No, I think we were probably gonna do the same thing. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, seeing how Midas like left and like went back in, I'm just gonna like turn to Zeno because I'm assuming that I didn't see what happened with Plagueis in front of me.
Actually, you were using.
You were using
Foresight, I guess.
foresight. Yeah, you would have seen him pop up.
He like talked to him and like
Yeah.
went away. All right.
Yeah, you
I'm
could tell
like,
he
turn
was
to Zeno.
speaking. You didn't recognize what he was saying. It just sounded like gibberish to you. You recognized it being kind of similar to the Sith tongue that the one creature was speaking in.
It sounded like parcel tongue, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna turn to Zeno.
Yes.
Exactly. It's like no. Turn to him like, well, looks like you've you're doing something here. So how about this? How about you get your new pet here to pick up these bodies and bring them to the surface?
Let's. I think that'll work as long as he doesn't digest them.
Maybe you want to get into the back to tank once we're back up there.
I think that's a plan.
All right. Oh. Out of character. What I meant was see if you can get the fish to use the strings on the bodies, not like pick them up with his mouth.
Okay, I'm glad you
Yeah.
said that because I was like, yeah, it might take a little while, but we can do that. Yes.
Yeah, let's string up the bodies and then bring them to the surface. Or at least the relevant ones, and I guess we'll just look through the bodies one by one.
Gosh, I'm just not even down here.
All right. Well, since this is kind of resolved, I'm getting the hell out of here.
All right. Zeno, were you going to have the Leviathan start doing that?
What was that?
Are you going to have it start using the strings to have them go up?
Yeah, just the ones without mask.
All right. Midas,
Watch them, let them have the blueprints.
you're inside the Leviathan. You're looking around. Roll a perception check. You find Aji as you keep looking through, unconscious, in the middle of the whale. The Leviathan. Wedged somewhere on an internal appendage.
I'm gonna, I guess, kind of get under one arm and just kind of try to start walking him towards the front. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to continue to try to talk to the Leviathan.
All right.
You know, I met another giant fish-like creature on Manon. They worshipped, or the people from Manon worshipped that creature as well. It was a giant Feroxa shark. You remind me of that shark. Why do you let people control your actions? Why don't you be your own fish, or be your own being?
Again, there is no clear response.
I know.
You that start carrying him out. Zeno, he starts grabbing the bodies, using the strings, escorting them upwards. I'm not gonna do anything fancy for the visual. They just start floating up, swimming up of their own volition. You can tell. Sorry, real quick. You can tell as they're going up, the force it's using is not of its own. It is now pulling from your connection of the force to create the strings.
Yeah, dang it! Right. I'm starting to swim up in. Well, close enough, so I'll just get to the pier. I don't know. That's where I'm sending Maul anyway.
Okay.
And they'll pretty much like, I guess to be more specific, they'll pile up in that pile where all those bodies already were.
Okay.
And then, release connection and move
Let's
on.
grab the important ones.
Yeah.
No helmets.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many. This is great. I don't know how many bodies in this file. I ain't looking through all this.
All right, put him out. What were you saying?
Midas, maybe he's just a masochist. Like, come on.
Ugh. He's making art with the dead bodies on that.
He was inspired by the artist.
Zombie art.
Yeah.
Have them start ripping themselves apart to form some new image. His grand design.
Design. Oh, in case y'all didn't see me, I will talk to y'all telepathically. I got Ajusai.
Where the hell have you been?
I'm heading back up.
I'll meet you on the ship. Or if you're gonna help us look at the blueprints.
Those troopers that have like a great time fighting Xeno right now. What hit? He's done for.
I'll just be dead at the bottom of it. I'll be a part of this file.
You can tell as one of their bodies is going up with you. You can see there's an attachment on its belt.
Oh,
What's that?
what's that? I found something.
I'm just, speeding up the process because it'd just be, just waiting here.
Us actually searching through bodies, yeah.
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 You realize that is a secure case.
I think this is the winner. I'd say Putamaya.
Well, I guess we'll have to fish drag some more out if it isn't.
Crack open the case.
You go up to the surface, you crack open the
I
case, and you can see the blueprints there.
Opens them on the water, they just dissolve. No.
I guess I'm just gonna come up like right here. Was Maverick waiting for us?
Yeah, you can see that he was flying the ship above the water. But seeing you all pop up, he's just kind of not reacting. Other than to pick you up, I guess, actually. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Flies the ship down, lowers the ramp, be able to climb on in.
Yeah.
Gladly do so.
Oh, what about Joma and
Yeah, don't leave them.
I forgot the other guy's name. He didn't even have a name.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about them, too. At this point, they have gone back over, and they hop into the water and then onto the ship as well.
Okay. I guess before I leave, I should probably give it another command.
Yeah.
Is it still? I'm okay. I'm just gonna assume. Pretty much the command I'm gonna give it is not to attack anyone unless they attack it 3 times.
Get
Come on,
shot
you can
with a
do better
pistol.
than that.
Ow! Shot with a pistol again. What the hell?
Let me do a roll real quick. It doesn't know how to count to 3, so it expresses its affirmation of your order, but you also feel like there's a bit of a confusion, a communication error there.
Oh, okay. Let me. I guess he doesn't understand language. He only understands like what a fish would understand. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay,
That's fine. I was gonna try and be like, yeah, let me try to help you understand.
What's wrong is you don't speak fish.
if anyone here would, it's Midas, right?
GG. We can talk to fish.
Yeah, the progenitor's call.
GG.
Yeah, it's definitely not me being a Star Wars racist.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe I can't. I can use images. Maybe.
You could try.
He can see, right? All right. I pretty much I'm gonna try to get to understand that by using images of things getting attacked to make it simpler. And it's not gonna understand math, so I don't really care about that. I'm just gonna show him images of things not doing anything until they get attacked.
All right.
To
Again?
try and explain that. Yeah.
Again, it seems to be having a little bit of trouble understanding, but it tells you that your command has been registered.
What?
Get enough.
Give your receipt. Like,
No,
Yeah.
Mr. Superman, no here. No.
And you hop back onto the Fury. Windu takes the other ship, starts making his way out.
oh damn, they're already gone.
We're all in like the main ship. I guess we got to redock on the
Yeah, I'll
big ship.
I'll go ahead and set Ajisai like right there on that little bench.
All right, you doing anything special on your way up to the ship? The upriser is still just up in the atmosphere, so it's not far away. All right, and you arrive back on the upriser.
Oh, that's me.
That's all. If anyone was trying to do anything in the gap period.
Oh, nah.
Oh.
I'm in pain. So. Just a little bit.
All right.
He got me pretty good.
So here's the ship. Midas, is this your first time on the ship?
It is my first time on the ship.
All right. You get off. You start looking around, seeing the place.
Hey, Tuzig.
Hey.
What's been going on since I've been gone?
Oh, you know, people trying to destroy the ship, bombs, things like that.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
Like people firing on the ship?
Nah, no, someone trying to destroy the ship from within.
Have they been captured?
And as far as I know, no. Might have been put there before the ship even took off, though.
This doesn't have anything to do with those bombs you were buying a while back, is it?
Bombs?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't catch your meaning.
I overheard your conversation a while back. When you were looking to trade.
I didn't buy any bombs. Roll perception for a sense motive if that's what you're looking to do. Well, there it is. He seems genuine.
Well, good. I mean, I'm not blaming you. I just was wondering if that had
Sounds
anything
like
to do
you're
with it.
blaming me.
Well, when you hear someone talking about buying bombs,
Well, it's a good thing that you didn't hear me talking about buying bombs.
okay,
Whatever you
Tuesday.
heard wasn't about anything like that.
Well, it's still good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, Ajisai is not awake. And Zeno is, I believe, incapacitated at this time.
Okay.
How do you feel about us?
Well, right now I'm here to do a job. Y'all pay me, I'll keep doing that job.
Okay.
In terms of individual opinions, up until right now, thought pretty highly of you.
I'm sorry.
Ajisai never liked him. Xena seems fine enough. Stranger as of lately.
So I've heard. So you don't feel like you're being forced to be here anymore?
No.
Good. I'm sorry I questioned you.
I am too.
Still sitting here. He's still sitting here, bro. In the same spot.
What's up?
No, sorry. Yeah, just noting that B1 is still sitting in the same spot. He hasn't moved a single spot in like days.
I just has
His
ship
battery
right
is,
now.
he's recharging his battery.
Zig and Joma are gonna go back and take their positions manning the cannons. Yale's gonna go and sit here in this room. Oh no, she's gonna go back to the garden, start cleaning up the damage that was done. Ace, Clover, and Clobber, they're staying away from Xeno.
Oh, so I knew. Yeah, and I saw them on the ship, right? When we
Yes.
got on.
Hey,
Hello, fellas.
good to have you back.
Well, it's good to be back.
You missed some
It's-
stuff.
Yeah, since something's troubling you.
Xeno's losing his mind. Reacting in a way that I can only describe as some of the enemies that we used to fight.
Like someone possessed, then.
Like someone evil. Sadistic. And power hungry.
What will you do?
We're gonna talk things through. The next time we go to Moncala. Might be the last time that we join you.
I'm sad, but I understand.
What about you? I know that those things that Jedi do can be testing.
It has enlightened me.
For the better, I hope.
Well, let's just say Xeno may have not been the person that was the most blind on this ship.
Well,
Dang, I'm saying something.
I hope whatever new wisdom you have will help.
Me too. And if it comes to it, be careful.
Alright.
It was a pleasure working with y'all.
You as well. Pleasure working with Xeno too, until recently.
Yes.
I heard that.
You can't really use the Force. Be aware of everything around you.
Nah, I'm getting medical attention right now. The things that are within my focus.
Anything else, Midas?
Not for them.
Yes, Orpheus. Yes, he can. Talking about using Force choke on people that he doesn't directly see, but sees with Force sight.
So do I notice any like explosions around me when I'm walking through?
Not when you're walking through the hall. If you're opening the doors, then you'll see some things. Possibly.
Was this the meditation chamber?
Yep.
Sorry, I don't know how I knew that. I guess I used the Force.
GG.
You go through, you're checking out the ship. You can recognize that was built with certain themes meant to follow Jedi meditation chambers.
I'll come back here later.
There you can see there's some remnants of an explosion from Aji's size bunk. Putumayo enters from behind.
So, Midas. Yeah, anything you want to say?
Oh, Grandmaster Windu and I had a great trip. I'm glad to be back. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah? And why was this detonator in your bedroom? Paul.
It wasn't just like GG.
I haven't been on the ship, Putumayo.
What are you trying to say?
Sounds to me like it was planted there.
That's a convenient excuse. Are you going dark on us?
You tell me, Putumayo.
Use foresight.
Use the Force. You can see that he is still glowing blue.
You are blinded.
You are fun.
All right, well, maybe you didn't try to blow us up.
But if not me, then who?
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, even though I didn't.
It's okay. I do not hold a grudge.
So, who would try to frame you?
There are a couple of people I could think of on board that may or may not have motives.
Oh,
One of them being Tuzig.
why Tuesday?
Well, him and Ajisai didn't get along. And I believe Ajisai was actually forcing him to be here for a while. So that was part of it. And at one point, I heard him discussing buying explosives.
For what?
This was a long time ago, and I don't know what for at the time.
You didn't tell anybody?
No, because I was keeping an eye on him until recent. Motherfucker. Do I just sense a disturbance in the force?
You can roll use the Force check if you want.
Okay.
That's a good roll. Yeah, you do sense something. It catches your attention at this point. Not early enough to stop it, but it does catch your attention at this point. And you can sense Tuzig leaving the ship.
He just took the fury. Wait, but I know that?
Ajisai was on that ship.
Well, you can sense that he was leaving. And at that point, you're going to get a message from Chrome. From Crone from the front. Attention. Just making sure Fury just took off. This is expected, right?
I'm gonna get on the call. That was Tuzig, and Ajisai was on that ship.
All right, let's see if we can. He just entered hyperspace.
We can still track it, right?
We can follow it.
I don't think that you're familiar with how hyperspace travel works. You can't follow that.
Explain it. Yeah.
If some technology does exist to be able to track something through hyperspace, it doesn't exist yet. It's canon, bitch. Sorry.
And I can't sense. We can't sense Ajisai,
Correct.
but we can sense Tuzig.
I was about to ask, can I try to speak to Tuesday?
Did we not bring him off the ship though? Because I saw him still sitting in there. And
I was about to say, damn, did nobody take like Adisai off?
No, he said it earlier that Ajisai was in the Bacta tank, I believe, or laying on the couch.
You left him on the couch.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, you
Maybe
can
this is for the-
put him out. You can try and telepathy with him.
All right, I'm gonna try to speak with Tuesday and just be like, "Hey, Tuesday,
Yes, Putumayo? You recognize a voice that is not Tuzig.
What the?
You recognize LeBear's voice.
LeBear?
Hello.
No way, dude. No way. Did he transform? Or like, what?
I hope
Are
that
you saying this is
I hope that you'll forgive my commandeering of your vessel. And my commandeering of your companion Tuzig.
He's taken him over through the Force. Domination.
I'll be frank with you, I've made sure to keep a vigilant eye on all of you, even when you leave my direct vision. I have plans on many of your companions to make sure that I can still assess their minds and what they're going through. I will return Ajisai to you soon enough. You don't need to worry about that, and Tuzig as well. But I have a experiment I'd like to test, and Ajisai's the only one who I can test it on.
Didn't you break up with us?
Yes. But let's not act as though our paths aren't still connected in some way.
Couldn't you just like ask?
I could have. But given the turmoil within your team right now, I figured it would just be simpler for me to ask for forgiveness later.
Well, that's the thing about assumptions, you know?
Yeah, they make an ass out of you.
Yeah, did you plant bombs on our ship?
That's a question. Yeah.
Sorry?
Did you place detonite charges on the ship?
Maybe.
Any reason why you put him in Midas' room? Why'd you... were you trying to set up Midas?
I'm afraid I know nothing about that.
But you possibly could have placed detonite charges on the ship, specifically in the garden.
I did place some in the garden, yes. I've done nothing to Midas's bunk.
Okay.
Or to any other bunk.
Were you gonna, like, tell us, or...
Those bombs should have only gone off if something very specific was triggered.
Like?
Well, you need not worry about that, as I'm sure they've done their job. I would be vigilant of whoever activated them, though.
Right. Well, so can we, have our ship back, or?
It will be returned to you once I'm done, yes. Who knows, maybe Ajisai will even return with his connection to the Force, though I would not hold my breath.
Would you be mad if we just took him back?
Ajisai?
Yeah, in the ship.
Well, if
Before
you
you
found a
were
way to do that, that would be quite upsetting, yes.
No.
Of course, you'd have to get past me.
Right. Of course.
And
Well,
of course, HK.
Guess I'll see you soon.
If this is the path you wish to go down, by all means, follow me. Okay.
I guess I hang up. I'll turn to Midas. Yeah, I'll share it with him. You know, well, I'll like use the Force and show him like my entire conversation.
Sure.
It's too bad you didn't ask him how many bombs he placed.
Well, looks like somebody else knew about the bombs and may have done some stuff.
Who found the first bombs?
It was Yale.
Convenient.
But apparently the bomb should have only gone off under certain conditions, so...
Oh my god. HK's calling me. It's a robocaller.
Thought you had a contact for HK.
I'm gonna squeeze by. So the first set was found inside the plant room.
First, it was found inside the garden, and
Oh, I'll sit here and listen while you're talking. I thought you were following me. Sorry. Oh yeah.
we can walk down the hall and talk. And you see what happened was after the troopers disabled it, one of them went off for some reason. I kind of forgot. Like, because I remember we collected them, we put them. He had disabled most of them, but there was one left, and then that just exploded on its own.
And you said there was something in. Well, obviously there was something in Aji-sai's bunk, but there was also something in my bunk.
The detonator was in your bunk. There was a bomb in Aji-sai's bunk, and that went off after he set it off himself. So.
Do you have the detonator on you?
Yeah, but I'll just hold on to it for safekeeping. In fact,
I just kind of wonder what bomb that detonator was triggered to.
Oh, that was triggered to the bombs inside the garden. We were able to trace route the detonator signal from those bombs. That's how we found the detonator.
But why would there be a detonator if he had set up those bombs under certain conditions of it happening?
Well, who knows? LeBear's kind of a nutcase if you haven't noticed. I'm actually coming in here.
Hello, Midas.
Hello. Is there any like plants in here yet, or is she just kind of
No,
messing
you can
around?
see that she's trying to clean up the dirt that has just been blown open from the bomb.
I'm gonna help her. So, you found the bombs in here?
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing at the time you found them?
I was digging through the soil to see if any seeds might have been left over.
Did you find any seeds?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you for helping me, though.
Oh, no problem. El, have you thought about... I mean, you are more adept in the Force than most of the people on the ship. Or than, most of the people on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought about ever... looking into that more? Learning more about the Force?
What more would I need to know?
Well, would you be interested in maybe learning to defend yourself?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm a pacifist.
I understand. But even pacifists get attacked.
Yes. And if my attacker truly seeks to undo me, then undo me they shall. I have seen where the Force has flown in these many years since the war, and before it. I want nothing to do with the conflict that so many of you seek. Unless it is to serve as a medic in such a time, as a healer or as a savior.
Well, that's very honorable. And I hope you can stick to that.
I intend to.
If you change your mind, come and find me.
Very well.
But I don't think you will.
I think you are right. All right, Zeno. You've been treated. You're lying back in bed. What are you doing?
Go to the meditation chamber. How much did it heal me, if any?
All it's done is bandage up your boo-boos.
Okay, good enough. Thanks, MV1. Keep the change. Oh, look who's in the meditation chamber.
You go and
I see
enter,
you
and you
here.
see Midas is there.
What are you doing here? That's funny.
Oh,
to
yeah,
meditate?
I'm like cross-legged, sphere and lightsaber floating in front of me, doing like little infinity circles, floating off the ground a little bit.
Don't mind me. We all sit like, what is an equidistant? Yeah, there we go.
Look at him.
You see Passion appear, whispering in your ear.
Kill him now.
You're weakened. You're vulnerable.
And
And you wish to meditate next to that?
I don't see the problem. Think I'm afraid of conflict, of dying?
I think you're a fool if you think that you can fight him in this weakened state.
Well, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to fight.
But
I'm
if
here
he
to meditate.
is,
Well, then so be it.
and then you will die the fool.
I have my own principles, fool or not. I know what you all want. I'm not going to go back on my word.
Every decision you make like this will shorten the leash. You recognize that, don't you?
I do now.
I think I can say that I speak for all of us when I say we are not content.
With Midas? Or with me?
With you.
Well, this part is just getting started, so should all sit tight. I've taken note of what you desire, and they're quite a bit different. What you desire and what she desires, they're polar opposites. You want someone dead, people dead. She wants peace restored to the galaxy. Plagueis wants revenge.
Oh, so this is it. You're trying to satisfy every voice.
And why not?
Very well. Disappears.
He doesn't want that. I knew it was gonna happen. What about me? Me and my needs. Take you. Your fashion.
So, anyone doing anything right now? GG.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Fashion was right.
You hear that igniting behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my Jedi pad to see if the relic locations that EL sent me reach my inbox.
They seem to have been delayed.
Oh, no
I
worries.
completely forgot.
Just checking.
I'm making note
This
of that right
damn
now.
thing, this Wi-Fi is trash up here.
It's because we're in light speed, or hyperspeed, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you went to one location and then started making its way all the way over there, but now you're going somewhere else and now it's trying to travel back. Yeah, that's it.
Route back, man. Those reverse proxies, I tell you. All right. Where's the blueprints?
Zeno has them.
Okay, thankfully he didn't leave them on the ship, huh?
Yeah. We lost both of those. I don't know what I'd do.
So are we heading back to Moncala now? Is that where we're going to have those installed?
No, I think I wrote it down. Hang on.
I thought that's what we were gonna do. Like we were gonna get those back to the Moncolans so they can make them and put them on the ship so we can be able to run from something. From what I heard.
No, there were two things that people wanted to do, and then I wanted to do something
You wanted droid parts was the other thing. That was mostly for Aji Sai's desires. So obviously that might not be high on your to-do list right now.
I don't even remember what planet that was. I just wrote down these notes just so not forget. I know we do have to go back to Mon Cala because of that and because of that force meeting rat for personal reasons.
You do know.
No, I was just gonna say there was the girl, but that's on Coruscant.
They're heading to Mon Cala.
Yeah, that's right. They are in to Mon Cala. Wait, how did you know that?
Head just tilts completely to the side without moving his body at all.
I mean that probably was it. I guess it was Mon Cala. I swear there was one other place though. But I guess we're just gonna leave it at that because I don't really remember.
Well, there are multiple other items and things like that. Geonosis was another location that was being talked about for experimental weaponry. There are also other places in terms of finding an AI, stealth tech, shield generator, a complete star map, new small ships.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, I just remember, and I actually had it written down as well. Like Maul told us also to go to the Crimson Dawn for whatever place that was to go look for allies.
Nar Shaddaa. Said next time you're near Nar Shaddaa, come to the Crimson Dawn.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess not there, but like he told us to go there to find specific people. I don't know if it was the people on Nar Shaddaa or if they're gonna tell us. But he just said to go there and seek them out.
Yeah, Uchiha was right. It was Maul who told you to do that for the Darksaber.
Yeah, I decide to go find him for the Darksaber, and then let's go to Crimson Dawn. I don't know what he's gonna do. So I mean, we can go to Mon Cala. I kind of do want to. I guess we're gonna meet them. I don't know what timeline that was in. I was present, so I don't know how long it's gonna take them to get there. But yeah, I guess we can go to Mon Cala.
Actually, I'm gonna hop in the back of the tank.
All right.
We could do the mall thing after.
Well, you know that was for Aji Sai, so that might not be a rush on your list. So
I thought he tell us to go there to seek allies.
Is that what he said?
Or was it? That's what I wrote down. He told us to go to Crimson Dawn for coordinates to seek allies, but we may die retrieving them. And then I decided I should seek out Maul if he wants the Darksaber. Because Maul said he wasn't.
Who said to go to Crimson Dawn to seek out allies?
Maul. Like during like that conversation, we were talking about like allies, or he's talking about like how like our paths weren't like really the same. Yeah, he wasn't gonna side with us, but he knows some people that might be crazy enough to join, but we might die trying to recruit them.
The fuck was I thinking about when I said that? Do I have a note about that somewhere?
I just wrote it down so I didn't forget.
Was it?
Because he didn't tell us who it was either. He was just like, go to the Crimson Dawn so you can get coordinates. And that was it. And I was like, all right, well, I'll do just that. And if I decide wants to die, he can come fight for the Darksaber and get clapped.
I think I know who I was talking about, but I'll need to look through my notes again.
I guess we could do that. We could go to the Crimson Dawn and get the coordinates right now. And then, I mean, even if we just get coordinates of these people, Connor doesn't need to know who it is at this point.
Before I went to the back of the tank, I'm just going to telepathy to Zeno the encounter with LeBear.
Let's see. So it was him after all. This is true game. I mean, we can always go there after. It's fine. That's not a huge deal. I mean, unless we die, and then of course,
Yeah, I'll
I
leave
mean,
you.
going there wouldn't have mattered either way.
So, what is the goal? What is your current objective? Where are you deciding to go to?
Go to Moncala. I got some investigative work to do there anyway, and I got to find Mellis.
All right.
Yeah, probably want to use these blueprints while we have them.
That'd be good.
All right. Roan sets the ship on path to Moncala. You'll start making your way over there. Is anyone doing anything right now?
Yes.
Just abandoning Ajisai, so yeah.
I mean, what's supposed to do?
Wait, we could search the force for any voids,
GG,
and then reverse Why do you even here for? Like,
I don't know, man. You hired me. I'm just here for the paycheck.
I'm just working here, fam.
I'll use the force and try to find Tuzig as well.
That sounds right, Uchiha. Thank you. All right.
I thought about training, but I was like, last time I did that, force was blocked. So I was like, all right, I'm just not going to do this time.
All right. You are focusing your mind on Tuzig, and you can see that he is in the ship. Focused, like he has no other task going on. Just waiting. Waiting in hyperspace.
Can I tell where they're heading? From
No.
can I see coordinates or anything like that?
No.
Man, it's being guided by the force. GG.
I will try to say something to him. Tuzig.
Hmm?
Can you hear me?
Midas.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Somewhere. Le Bear has called me. Deliver Ajisai. Then return him.
Are you able to move?
No.
Can you see the coordinates?
You have Tuzig roll perception.
Can't move his head, but maybe he can move his eyes. Come on, see with eyes unclouded by hate.
Rolls 20. Digging that music also. Maybe Snabby is
You can
great
see he
perception.
begins to look down and into a corner. It tells you the coordinates.
We'll see you soon. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm gonna step down out of my my float and grab both my items and put them away and head towards the cockpit.
Where you go though? I was getting ready to talk to you. Midas. Before you head out.
Hold on,
You should,
hold on 1 second, Zeno. I'm gonna reach over for the comm then, and talk to Chrome. This is our new coordinates, and I'm gonna read them off to him.
You sure about that?
That's where they're taking Ajisai. We have to head there now to save him. Why? Where is it?
It's Imperial space. It's a place that the Empire, someone really high up, is sanctioned off as their own territory. No one else is meant to go there. If we do go there, we might have a battle ahead. if we get caught.
This ship has no stealth capability, and we are not. It doesn't have great fighting power, and it can't outrun anything.
And it's got good fighting power, and it can outrun things, but it won't outrun anything that won't outrun smaller ships that are already on our tail. And try and destroy them. But we're going into the heart of the Empire with this. If we don't do what we need to quickly, if they find us anyway, we're gonna be in trouble.
I will telepathy Putumayo and Xeno at the same time. We'll have a joined call. Do, 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 boop, boop, do, do, do.
Yes.
Putumayo hasn't picked up the call.
He had MD1 answer for him.
I'm gonna say so. I have the coordinates for Ajisai, or where they're going, but it's in the middle of Imperial space.
I might be where Liberish is picking him up. Maybe we want to see where he takes him after that.
So we don't want to head there and try to head him off.
Well, I already told him he's already expecting us because I told him, what if we follow us? So if we run straight there, one, we're going into the heart of the Imperial territory. Yeah, it's might not be a good idea. We should expect. Let's say we go there. We should expect some resistance. I say we try to beat Liber at his own game. We catch him off guard. Although, who knows if he'll even keep Tuzig alive.
So what's the plan?
I think it's worth it just to see what happens next. After all, they can't use the Force on him.
We should wait and see.
Do we fly to a nearby section or sector? Zone? What do you call it? I don't even know.
Well, I'm surprised you even got to Tuzig.
Sector planet? Anything like that?
If we can get to Tuzig without Liber interfering, then we can set up a trap.
Tuzig had no control over himself. I was only able to communicate through his mind.
And it's possible that Liber let you see those coordinates.
It is possible. Well,
he may have outsmarted us, but we can outsmart his outsmarting.
Snap.
You've outsmarted us, but we outsmarted. You're outsmarting us, outsmarting you.
It's just dodgeball.
Let's see if we can square away these blueprints, and then let's check on them again.
Yeah, sounds good. I will now turn. I will now turn from the comm and look at you, Xeno.
Oh, you guys were talking through comms. I wasn't part of the conversation then. All right, cool.
I was talking to Chrome. Chrome to the comms. I was talking to you and Putumayo through.
Talking to Crone through the Croms.
Did I say
Talking
that?
Chrome to the Chrome.
I take the first strike and get the advantage. GG.
So, Xeno. You were saying?
The girl that Crone lost track of. We've located her.
Oh. Is she doing well?
To put it bluntly, no. Her mother killed, taken captive by the Inquisitors and trained. And now she's listening to the sweet nothings of the corrupted Melis.
So Melis is playing mother now.
Whatever you'd like to call it. Perhaps she's not even doing anything bad, but I think I know Melis now. She's
And what
had
is
a
it,
dark past. What was that?
What is it that she was telling her?
Well, the only part that I could get seemed manipulation, at least from an outside perspective, that she's being trained in the Force to block out the influence of others. But I don't think that's all what Melis wants. I think she needs allies. She's going to train her so that she can have another assassin in her hand. She's still young. It's not too late.
I've thought about this a lot. I'm glad that she is not taken and still has a chance to be returned. Because, you still have a chance.
A chance?
You can still purge yourself of the dark side.
Empire.
It's not too late. Let me help you.
Give us a chance to say something before I.
He's different than the last time. Yeah. A little too late, though. Maybe. They're both gonna turn to you, Xena.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess. I don't know how I can actually communicate them within my head. Sometimes I've been talking out loud. Other times, I don't know if I just speak in my head. I don't know how to communicate.
Yeah, we'll say it's like you're using telepathy with them.
Okay, I was thinking, I don't know how to talk to them. All right, so I'm just gonna say to them. So, is he included within that list now? Is he off limits too?
No.
Oh, geez, holding on to that. All right. I'll look at Paya.
If he is in fact changed, maybe what he went through has done better for him.
So it's a wait and see then.
Yes. But you should listen to him. You should return to the light. It's not too late yet, Xeno.
Can you imagine that long pause and me just being there are you okay?
Just pondering something.
Am I able to sense anything with that use the force check?
You do you sense familiar presence around. Presences. You feel the spirit of Chi and Paya emanating from Xena.
I haven't sensed you two in quite some time.
Paya goes to turn to you, Xeno, seeing if you do anything with that, while Chi just stares dead ahead at him.
Anything you wish to say? Or would you rather watch and wait?
As long as he acts as an enabler, I'll have nothing to say to him.
And I look to Paya.
I think there's nothing I need, or nothing I have that needs to be said.
All right.
Zeno,
Sorry.
we
Just,
we are friends. But I have to tell you, I have turned a blind eye too many times now. And I can no longer walk blindly for my friends. This is me asking you to please don't make me choose the Force over you and Ajisai.
is it
Please.
forced me to do something rather than ask?
Do what?
I said, is it forced me to do something rather than ask?
I've asked, and now I'm pleading to you.
That doesn't sound like something a Jedi would do,
Yes.
unless they force their ideals upon others.
At that point, you see Chi turns to you and just looks at you. Like, really? From you?
Oh, he turns me into that.
You can tell that's the look on his face.
I don't know what would happen if I were to simply shift to the light side, minus the darkness I carried with me. It won't just go away. And even more so, the desire, the unachieved desire, and those that I've gained.
Maybe there is a way.
Just abandon them.
See, Chi looks to Paya. Paya looks back to Chi. Maybe there is a way to end it all. Chi reaches his hand out to you, Zeno, compelling you to attack Midas.
No. I'm at 10 HP.
Exactly.
F you, Chi.
No. Was it supposed to happen this way?
Is that a success?
What is that? Is that against me?
Yep.
Against Will?
Yep.
Ah, no, that's a fail, thank goodness.
Alright, you can see he's trying to compel you, but you are able to resist his desires.
I just had my fist getting up and I just cracked.
Come on, Zeno. Do what is right. The rest of us will disappear when it happens.
You mean once your desires are achieved?
If you're gone, there's no vessel to hold us. We'll return to the Force.
Your
Maybe a
desire
Sith.
is simply to be... Oh, go ahead.
Maybe a Sith would latch on to some relic or object nearby. But better locked in an object than controlling you, after all.
Well, if your desire is to be released, then that can be arranged.
There is only one release for me, Zeno. You can't just get rid of me that easily. Not unless I let you.
Dang. If you, I was talking to Midas again, if you can tell me there's some way for me to balance out, to still carry on with the darkness that lives, and like I said, these new desires that I've obtained, then gladly I'll return to the light. But I can't see a way.
What is it that you desire, Zeno?
No. Oh, snap.
You feel a whispering in your ear, Midas. And you recognize the voice and the presence of Jay. He's lying to you. He's placating you. Right in front of you. If you don't take him down, he'll never stop. Until he stabs you in the back.
Oh my goodness.
Disappears.
He's gaslighting.
You're suffering, my friend. How is it that you can control your own thoughts and the thoughts of many others?
I'm just doing. Oh no, there's another guest.
Suffering. Thriving.
Oh gosh.
More powerful than you could possibly imagine. You are weak. You are struggling. You can feel this still speaking to you. This time, a new presence to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can feel it calling to you through the forest. You will succumb. He will never give in, regardless of what he wants.
I'm going to cut him off like in the middle of his sentence. So you're the one.
Yes.
Why don't you release yourself from my friend?
And why would I do that?
Don't you have somewhere better to be?
That depends. Are you offering yourself?
I don't think that you could do much with me.
First one, Zeno, that's against you. Second one, that's against you, Midas.
Okay, oh yeah.
You can feel him reaching through Zeno, holding his hand up to you, and then you feel yourself being gripped and going to your knees. And you hear his whispering in your ear, I am more powerful than anyone that you have ever met. I am more powerful than the Emperor, who only beat me, who only killed me by stabbing me in my sleep, but now there is no slumber.
So I know that this is bad, but for theatrical purposes, I have to use my destiny point.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you tried to do.
So I want to basically shine the light and shove his ass back off me, and then stand back up straight and strong for the light side of the force.
Okay.
He said he's gonna destiny point this.
You tap in to your. Do you want to reveal anything about your journey?
That's fine. I'll do it.
You tap into your newfound knighthood, your new dedication to light, and you resist his overwhelming power, and you stand back to your feet, and you can tell he is taken aback by that. You. A powerful vessel indeed. And he disappears at that.
The dark side isn't everything, Zeno.
It's not. But neither is the light.
And I'm not saying you have to be full light side. But right now you have not chosen balance. Which is what you've always talked to me about. True balance of the Force. And this isn't it.
I know. But I see a way maybe that can be achieved. If I can endure this and appease the spirits, then I believe I can achieve true balance and still gain the strength that I'm seeking, perhaps even more. Or maybe I'm wrong. And, well, then my end is near. It's a worthy gamble, don't you think?
I've seen the future, Zeno.
Have you?
In
But you should know.
a future where we stand together, there is only death.
Is that what you're saying? That path is leaded to doom?
Yes. But maybe we can change that.
The future can always be changed. However, the main issue are some of the spirits. They seek your death.
I've heard that they have lashed out through you against our companions. Some of our companions have talked about leaving. Is this something that you want, Zeno?
The only thing, well, I suppose it wasn't always the only thing. Sometimes I do feel like, yeah, maybe I've been consumed or seeking power too much. There are other things, but the Emperor is out there. We can't just assume someone else is gonna go after him and end this madness. And if they won't, then why not us? And if not us, then what else do we need to sacrifice to achieve those ends?
I would willingly give up my life to do so, but millions of other lives to do so just seems hard to fathom. I know that she and Paya talked about, or at least she talked about sacrificing millions to save billions, trillions, something along those lines, but just seemed wrong.
It's a matter of perspective, I think. Everyone has someone or something they care about. Just the lives of those that they don't. Those are variable. You say you wouldn't sacrifice the many to save the few. And he disagrees. Those many people that you don't even know or care about, maybe some of those people are evil. Maybe some of those people would have been the people that we've killed. Would you still say the same if you knew?
Everyone has a chance to be a good person, Zeno, to walk the light side. They just maybe some of them haven't been shown that path yet.
Well, fortunately for you, I think they deserve that chance as well. You see eye to eye on that? But
So- The next time we have this conversation, you're saying that you're going to be trying to balance yourself.
I'm seeking balance daily. Like I said, as I learn more about
Is he?
it.
I'll leave that to you, Zeno.
Yeah, as I said, as I'm trying to appease the spirits and learning about them, their alignments and their views, I'm also trying to appeal to both, if you will. Follow the light side, and well, others deeply follow the dark.
Find the balance. I'll be watching.
As will they. But that wasn't what I was going to talk to you about. Well, I guess to finish up about the girl. Yeah, she's there's still, at least I hope there's still some light in her. I don't think that's been snuffed out completely, but if Melith has her on a leash, then that's going to be a tough thing. But you know where Kin is. I think maybe if we are able to retrieve her, we can leave her in Kin's care.
I can.
Where is he?
I don't know at the moment, but I do have a way to contact him when we find the girl.
That's good enough. Oh, the meta game. Yeah, I know there's hesitation there. But I won't play on that. That's all. And I suppose I should mention as well, again, Mellis will be there, so
Maybe it's not too late for her either.
I'm afraid she's too far gone. I'm gonna tell you this now, I think it's time.
But you're not?
What's that?
She's too far gone, but you're not?
I'm still conscious of the workings of the light and the benefits thereof. It's not what I seek, but I see a need for it. There's a necessity of balance. I don't think she has any desire.
Thank God she walked away. Fuck. Vacuum cleaner. Damn.
That's what I heard. It was real subtle in
maybe.
the background, but it sounded like a half robotic thing. The last thing you said.
I was like,
It's like,
good.
what was
I was
that?
wondering what that was because I was hearing it and I was like, is that the music or is
I was
it?
trying to mute as I like really quickly.
It was only
but-
being picked up when you were talking, and not
Yeah.
even during Dead Space. It was just the when you were speaking.
Nah, you get it. Because I was hearing it like fading,
Dead
like,
air.
and I was like, is that the music or is that like? It's like- yeah, coming from me, I think I know if somebody's too far gone.
Well,
And that's
So-
what I'm saying.
okay. But you won't blame me for trying.
I won't blame you, and I hope you won't blame me.
Rest up. If we are heading back there and she's there, then we need to be prepared. In your weakened state,
There's enough time to heal up, I think. I hope. Man, I'm just making it clear my objective is the girl. Unless resist, then, well, there's going to be a battle. Win or lose.
we'll see what happens. Sleep well.
Mm. All right, let's go get clapped by Mellis.
Yeah, for real. Everybody's stunned. What? That was it.
It's level 20 now. He finally moved. Oh, he's coming to kill me. No.
You can see it approaches the door. Midas enters as you leave.
There, that's something you need, B1. You also want to leave?
Midas, if you let the door close, or if you are standing there, keeping it open?
I will stand there with it open for a moment.
It's going to look at you, Zeno. It's going to turn to you on the door, Midas.
Oh, I guess could we have a little privacy? It's fine to turn.
Door shuts.
You are certain Midas did not plant the bomb?
I don't see any reason he would. Unless he was controlled, but that's unlikely.
You are aware what that means?
At least... No, I guess not. I assume it means someone else on this ship had to have done it.
Roger. There is a traitor among us.
And you've been there the whole time? Watching?
Roger.
Anything suspicious?
No.
I don't have any leads on anyone in particular. I don't think it could be any of the clones. They wouldn't have a motive.
I come to you with this because the others are too weak to do what is necessary. When you find the imposter, kill them if I do not first. Turns around, walks out. You're still standing there, Midas. It's going to turn to you as it leaves, and then turn away.
Radar.
Roger.
Roger. With like some dark shadowing, with some good lighting, like in the background as he's like at an angle where it's like tilted upwards, and you can see Midas walking the other way. I can see it. It's like there's a cool picture there.
All right. Anyone else doing anything right now?
I'm gonna go talk to the dude over here.
That's what I think the traitor is. Metagame.
Hello.
But that's just my own bias.
Hey, how's it going?
Nothing I have worth complaining about. Simply maintaining the engines. Is there something you wish to speak about?
So, do you know anything about the bombs that were going on around?
I'm afraid not. There was
Guess
also an
it's
incident
agreed.
involving the shield generator while you were away.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Everything was handled, but, well, something to keep your eyes on.
What happened with it?
He describes the incident. It was everything that happened with Aji Sai being kind of the center of it, and the engine just kind of like collapsing.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant by that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I said shield generator. I meant engine.
Yeah. I was like, something happened with the shield generator too? Damn, this ship sucks.
Yeah, sorry, that was just me forgetting.
Yeah, that's
Forgetting
okay.
words.
Who found the issue first?
I was the one who detected it. Not that I was able to do anything about it.
Well, that's unfortunate. You seem like you know what you're doing.
Yes.
So you don't know if there is a traitor amongst us who it might be, if anyone has been seeming kind of off.
No, there are plenty of people who it could be. You have a bunch of Mandalorian mercenaries. From what I understand, they're Imperial controlled. And those that aren't are mercenaries. Neither are good options. Then you have those Hylabons. I don't trust them as far as I can smell them. And you can smell them from here.
Oh, yeah.
Good life.
Furthermore, anyone else who is paid to be here, I don't trust, or anyone that might have Imperial ties. That puts the clones, especially that Purge Trooper, under great concern. The droid that is here is also dangerous. But from what I understand, you all are paying him quite well. So, my suspicion is less on him.
During this whole time, does he seem to like have any type of nervousness about him? I rolled a perception check. It wasn't great,
Yeah,
but
he seems calm and collected.
and my tentacles don't like sense anything weird either.
No. No change in pheromones. Nothing like that.
Oh man, you farted, didn't you?
What is that?
Well, thank goodness we have you here to maintain the integrity of our engines.
As long as Crone is here, so shall I.
So your loyalty lies with him then.
Yes.
That's good. Well, glad to have you. We've met before, right?
Yes. Your comrade tried to kill me, from what I recall.
So in that case, you'd have a. So yeah, so I'm gonna say. So in that case, you'd have a motive too, huh?
I suppose so, if revenge is what drove me.
I don't see that in you.
Good. You would be mistaken if you did.
Keep up the good work.
Of course. All right, anything else going on?
Are there cameras that can be accessed for different parts of the ship?
Sure.
Like from
We'll
here?
say
maybe?
every core room has a camera, and you have to access it from the bridge.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the bridge then.
I think somebody checked the cams. Or did they check the logs?
I'm just looking at something else at this point.
Oh wait, it was HK, was it? No, it wasn't HK. It was Soda, I think. Soda 77.
Maverick?
Oh, that's right. I remember everything.
It was I checked the camera and the logs with Chrome, and the headset looks like some advanced AI rewrote it, like it removed the entries and deleted it.
Yeah, and then I used parsing to find out, like, from the other ship members that were making it.
That you saw HK messing around in the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was what
but
happened. All right, Midas, going into the cameras. What are you looking for?
I was just gonna see if I can when the ships engine started messing up, and like the whole ship started doing the whole, whoop, like panic thing. I just was kind of wanting to look at all the crew members at their faces and kind of get a read on if they seem panicked, or like in the people with helmets, kind of see if they seem like they were kind of like, oh my god, what's happening? Just get this feeling of who is the calmest on the ship at that time.
All right. Roll perception.
Damn it! Let me. I can't reroll
No.
that, can I?
Nope. You're looking through the
That makes
cameras,
sense.
observing everything that's going on. And pretty much everyone seems panicked and confused by when they're hearing all that stuff happen, except for the droids. Medical droids, Soda 77, MB1, and all your personal droids and little mouse droids. They're the only ones that seem unaffected by the sirens, by the blaring alerts.
I want to entertain that they do feel emotions. They're just like, they expect this.
Or, they just don't express it. You can't read it on their face, Like C-3PO, how are you going to tell when he's shocked? Oh, no! How are you going to tell when he's happy? Oh, no!
GG. His lights flash twice when he's concerned. 4 times when he's happy. Only once when he's scared.
Well, I guess there's nothing more I can do in that sense. Unless I can maybe sense a supernatural knowledge of my goal.
Very specific wording there, huh? No.
In this case, okay. Are these chairs?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill here then.
We'll take his seat over there, too. All right, and you all continue your way back to Mon Cala. And that's where we're going to end things. So, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be sure to see you next time. It's possible next time things might look slightly different, kind of like how the intros changed. As I'm getting a new computer here shortly, some things might get lost in the transition. I think I have it all properly backed up, but just in case, that's why. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Let's give a thanks to the patrons here. Thanks to Daniel Bixler, Ethan Ramiro Posadas, Quagger Loki, Grandma Gucci, Zay, Asankill3, and Pepper20. We appreciate your support. And hey, thanks for watching us here on Twitch. Remember YouTube if you want to watch. 6 p.m. potato time. That's mountain time. Tuesdays. And yeah, otherwise, thanks for watching over on YouTube as well. Peace!